Today I have my first podcast interview about financial independence, retire early. So I'm going to hopefully do well on that. A little nervous. I wanted to make sure to look presentable today, but I first started learning about the FIRE movement actually back in 2008 before the term was even coined from the book Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin and Joe Dominguez. I then read two books sort of back to back. I read The Financial Wisdom of Ebenezer Scrooge, which talked about the money scripts you were like in your household growing up. So people who have money are bad people. It's hard to save money. We aren't good with money. You know, certain negative scripts, and there's positive ones too. Like money comes and money goes. Those are definitely some of mine. And how to recognize them so they're not controlling you subconsciously, right? So you have conscious awareness around your triggers with money and how to stop letting it burn a hole in your pocket so you're not saving. And then I read a lot of books on minimalism. I read The Minimalists. I read one of my favorites, which I reread this year, which is You Can Buy Happiness and It's Cheap by Tammy Strobel. And it was about tiny house living, and it was my first foray into whatever that is and becoming financially free without paying, property taxes and insurance. Well, I think some people do with tiny house living, but anyway, I actually have a dream to have a tiny house farming community someday, maybe on the West Coast somewhere. Or I really love Arizona and New Mexico too, and there's some beautiful places out there. I watch YouTube videos on it all the time when I need like some ASMR in my life. And so anyway, I'm doing this podcast interview today on FIRE and how I'm semi-retired early. And it's been an interesting journey because recently, a year ago, I got divorced. Before that, I was separated for 3 years. And was it interesting to know whether or not I would be still retired early during and after that process. Though the numbers are very different, I was tending towards a fat FIRE. It's now very lean FIRE, and with this current economy, potentially barista or coast FIRE. And those terms just sort of mean you can work, you don't have to work. There's a set income, and it ranges for me because my fourplex in Florida, one of the units is an Airbnb, so that can be zero, or it could be $7,000 in a month. So I have to take the average of that and divide it out. I still have to manage my finances. I still have to manage real estate. So that's why I say semi-retired. Anyway, if you're on this journey and you want to learn more about minimalism and financial independence, retiring early, increasing your savings rate, even in this economy, please like and subscribe for more. It would really help this new creator. Thank you.